Sarah Palin's name has sparked conversations, controversies, and admiration in equal measure. A small-town woman who rose to national prominence, she changed the way people viewed American politics. But behind the headlines and campaign rallies, her story is filled with ambition, resilience, and moments that shaped her legacy. What really happened during her political rise, and where does she stand today? Born in Sandpoint, Idaho, and raised in Alaska, Sarah Palin's upbringing was anything but conventional. She wasn't raised in a political dynasty, nor did she have connections in Washington, D.C. Instead, she was an athlete, a mother, and someone who understood the struggles of everyday Americans. Her early life revolved around family, faith, and a love for the outdoors, values that would later define her political brand. Palin first stepped into politics in 1992 when she was elected to the Wasilla City Council. Just 4 years later, she became the city's mayor. It was here that she built a reputation for taking on big issues, cutting wasteful spending, and challenging the political establishment. But it was her historic election as Alaska's governor in 2006 that cemented her as a rising star. She became the youngest and first female governor of the state, promising ethics reform and a fresh start for Alaskans. Then came 2008. A phone call from Senator John McCain changed everything. In an unexpected move, he selected Palin as his running mate in the presidential election, making her the first Republican woman nominated for vice president. Her introduction to the national stage was electrifying. Her speeches were fiery. Her confidence was unshakable, and she quickly became one of the most talked-about figures in American politics. Supporters saw her as a relatable, no-nonsense leader who spoke to the concerns of ordinary citizens. Critics, however, questioned her experience and readiness for the national stage. The scrutiny was relentless. The campaign trail was a whirlwind. Palin's interviews became headline news, and moments like her conversation with Katie Couric sparked intense debates. Some saw her responses as evidence of her being unprepared, while others believed she was unfairly targeted. But despite the media frenzy, Palin remained a powerful force, drawing massive crowds and energizing the Republican base in ways that few had before. When McCain and Palin lost the election to Barack Obama and Joe Biden, many expected her to retreat from the spotlight. Instead, she did the opposite. She resigned as governor in 2009, a move that shocked both supporters and critics. Palin explained that the growing political attacks and legal battles were preventing her from effectively leading Alaska. While some saw this as a strategic move, others viewed it as an abandonment of her responsibilities. Leaving office didn't mean leaving politics. Palin transitioned into a new role as a media personality, author, and commentator. She published books, gave speeches, and became a key voice in conservative politics. Her influence was undeniable, helping to shape the Tea Party movement and endorsing candidates who shared her views. Though she never ran for president, her impact on the Republican Party was clear. She set the stage for a new kind of political communication, one that prioritized direct, unfiltered messaging and a connection with grassroots supporters. But as time passed, her influence began to fade. The political landscape shifted, and new voices emerged, adopting her style but pushing the movement in different directions. Still, Palin remained outspoken, weighing in on national issues and maintaining a loyal base of supporters. Her name still carries weight in conservative circles, and her legacy is undeniable. Looking back, her journey is filled with moments of triumph and challenge. From a small-town mayor to a vice presidential candidate, her rise was swift and dramatic. Her resilience in the face of intense criticism showed her ability to stand firm in her beliefs. Whether people see her as a political trailblazer or a polarizing figure, one thing is certain: Sarah Palin changed American politics in ways that are still felt today. What do you think about Sarah Palin's political legacy? Did she redefine what it means to be a political outsider, or did she miss opportunities that could have taken her even further? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe for more stories about the figures who shaped our world.